While you begin by arguing that the criterion of your debate is ethics, and that whichever side can prove that they are the most ethical should win the round, you stray away from the ethics argument in favor of efficacy. If you're going to define a context for me to debate within, you should stick to it throughout your speech, or else spend less effort defining your plan text. From an ethical standpoint, your argument regarding the suffering and needless death of animals is invalid if you consider the fact that without animal testing, there will be needless suffering and death among humans. Surely human lives are more valuable than that of non-human animals. The alternatives you mention are more ethical for non-human animals than they are for humans. While it is true that animal testing is not always the most viable method of conducting research, in many cases the alternatives are not up to the task. Roger Morris, professor of microneurobiology at King's College, points out that at all these stages, extensive use is made of computational modeling and analysis of databases to bring together all the information available on how the particular aspect we work on functions in a living body. And now there are non-invasive brain imaging techniques that tell us a lot. But real diseases are diseases of the whole body and can only be studied in the whole body of the animal being tested. So we need to understand the interaction between two complex bodily systems, the brain and the immune system. To understand this multi-tissue, multi-step disease, the body controls on how these two systems interact are lost the moment both are cultured in a plastic dish. We need to look at a living brain. While it is important to be ethically sound, you're sidestepping the issue of banning ethical testing on humans, animal testing on humans. Colin Blackmore at Oxford notes that antibiotics, insulin, vaccines for polio and cervical cancer, organ transplantation, HIV treatments, heart bypass surgery, it reads like an A to Z of medical progress. But these major advances have something in common. They were all developed and tested using animals. In fact, animal research has contributed to 70% of Nobel Prizes for physiology or medicine. Without it, we'd be, medically speaking, stuck in the dark ages. While it may be true that animal testing will eventually be superseded by alternative technologies entirely, that day is certainly not here yet, and ethically we must continue to test on animals to prevent loss of human life.